What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and I'm back today with another video for you all. In today's video, you guys, I want to show you my play and walkthrough of a roster I've been utilizing in my Ultimus 6 Raid 5. I've been cruising along with this roster. I want to show you guys who I've been using and just give you guys some insight. So I got Hela here at tier 13, 60k in power, and the T4s on her ultimate and her passive. Really great for spraying negatives for this node, you guys. So really great to use through. Next, I do have Black Bolt at 54k, tier 12. I have the T4 on both his basic attack as well as his passive. He's great for taking away the positive effects from enemies as well as finishing off foes that are weak. So definitely I recommend if you guys can unlock Black Bolt. If not, he comes back in a few months. I got Minerva here at 49k, tier 13. You don't actually need any T4s on her, you guys, but she's gonna be brought on board just for the sustainability. Very essential for especially these nodes where you're going through. Next, you guys, I have Invisible Woman at 55k, tier 13, and as you can see here, T4s on both her special and her ultimate. She synergizes well with the team in addition to Minerva, keeping our team alive as well as protecting them. And last but not least, you guys, we have Thanos here at 33k, tier 10, and the T4, I actually do have it on his passive just to ensure we have energy being replenished to our team. So you guys, that's the roster I have right now, and we've been doing quite well in our alliance. Obviously, we've been able to easily do 60% plus, almost close to 80 actually. So I want to show you guys my play and walkthrough here, and yeah, we can start off here. Then I want to basically use my raid energy for the day and show you how to essentially use this team for this placement, you guys. I do like to have Thanos in the middle here, as if you guys note on his passive ability, he does actually provide energy to enemies that essentially die. In this process, you guys, I do actually want to have both Minerva and Invisible Woman next to Thanos, so that way they can be constantly provided energy, therefore supplementing that sustainability in addition to the shield ups and offense downs that's provided by Invisible Woman, you guys. So this is what's really worked for me, and honestly, you can almost kind of auto win this, but I generally do like to pay attention just to ensure that I'm not accidentally using my raid energy, and as well I also don't like wasting it on my characters if they die. So going ahead in this node, you guys, first and foremost, you always want to target the enemy that's able to provide sustainability or revive. So in this case, it is Doctor Strange. And as you guys can see right away, I try to use Hela's negatives just to spread right away. She does a great amount of DPS. And keep in mind too, you guys, my guys are a little higher just because I was able to go through Dark Dimension 2. So you guys can definitely use a lower power team, but essentially I did want to show you guys this roster. And the beauty of this roster is that whenever we are able to kill an enemy, as you just saw with Black Bolt, Thanos just provides energy to both Minerva as well as Invisible Woman. And that's what that's going to do, is allow us to have the ability to be able to constantly heal our team up, put defense ups, and have a revive ready if anybody ever goes down. It's important to keep in mind too, you guys, if you don't want Minerva and Invisible Woman next to Thanos, if you want more DPS instead, you can definitely move Hela and Black Bolt as well. But personally, I just want to ensure that my team isn't accidentally dying, so that's why those two are next to Thanos. And as you guys can see, yeah, it was just a couple minutes in there, but very powerful roster here. So I do understand that my team may be a little stronger than what you guys may be utilizing, but hopefully this can give you guys some insight on this Ultimus 6 raid. So same deal here, you guys. We're gonna just go right there to the next wave. Perfect, and it does take a little bit of time to load too as well. Can't wait for the Doc Ock Legendary coming up, you guys. So hope you guys are excited as well. Fortunately, I don't have all the characters yet, but you know what? That's okay. Probably the next sitting. So starting off this node, you guys, Iron Man is definitely the one that does the highest amount of damage. So we're gonna go ahead and take him down first. And as you guys can see, I did activate Invisible Woman's defense up. That's what I love about her. She's going to be able to protect her team constantly, especially with enemies dying, you guys, And then this is the beauty of Black Bolt. His damage is just so good. It's unavoidable, and obviously whenever the enemies go down to their certain percentage, he will activate his passive to actually finish off the enemy. So additionally, we have Minerva here constantly providing heals as well as a bleed on the enemy. So just a really good synergy here, you guys. So yep, that right there. Black Bolt finishes the enemy that's remaining. That's the Hulk. And as you guys can see, constantly there's energy being generated thanks to Thanos. So our sustainability is really good with this team, and that's exactly why I put this roster together, you guys. And it's put me in a position where potentially I could just auto it, But as you guys can see, you know, that's why it's so important to have a really good sustainability, energy replenishment, someone that's designated as the main tank. In this case, that's my Thanos, and then everyone else is just supporting and finishing off the remaining members, you guys. And the beautiful thing about this is that with all the energy that's being distributed in both Invisible Woman and Minerva, who generally have higher energy attacks, they're able to really shine just because they're constantly getting that energy back and constantly being able to use their abilities whenever they need to. So, you know, that's 2 nodes down right away, you guys. So I do want to fully use all my energy here just to show you guys how my first 5 battles go, just to show you how fast it can be. But keep in mind, you guys, if you guys have different characters as well, you know, additionally, for instance, if you haven't unlocked Black Bolt yet, or you know, you could definitely make substitutes, right? So in Black Bolt's case, if you guys don't have him, just make sure you replace him for another damage dealer. You know, it could be someone like Rocket. It could be someone that just be able to spread damage. You know, something, even Hela, really great for spreading conditions, but she does a hefty amount of damage as well. So just being able to form a good combination of having 1 tank, 2 support units, as well as energy replenishment, as well as 2 characters that can provide some decent amount of damage. That's how you're able to really provide sustainability. So, you know, as you guys can see here, you know, they're doing quite a bit of damage to us, but once again, I'm gonna activate, you know, using the sustainability here, especially Minerva's ultimate to heal, putting all these enemies in a lower pool now. You know, that's what I love about that. Like, it's able to just do so much damage, and then we also have Black Bolt's DPS and his passive just to finish off targets. And at the same time, you guys, every time someone dies, as you can see, we're just constantly generating energy back. So really big fan of this team so far. And as you guys can see, that's the 3rd node down. So let's go ahead, you guys, and start with our next node here. So this would be node 4. So as you guys can see, we're just cruising along with this team and roster, you guys. You know, very good. As you guys can see here, really great sustainability. So I definitely recommend if you guys can put something similar together. But I've been able to do quite well, being able to land in the top 5 for this raid with my alliance. So definitely highly recommend, you guys. So once again, you guys, we're starting off here. I'm just gonna go ahead and just take out the snipers just because they do more damage. And again, you guys, you know, Black Bolt with that finishing blow, just being able to utilize that and be able to finish off the targets we don't like, you know. And that's what's really key, you guys. You want to have a really good synergy here, and I feel like this is a great mix between having a roster that is able to that not only balance damage, but as well as being able to balance the defensive and regenerative abilities. So we'll just go ahead, you guys, and we're just gonna finish off another sniper. But as you guys can see here, Minerva is close to death here, so that's getting pretty close here, and that's what I mean. Her sustainability, once again, you guys, even though they do a lot of damage, so as long as we have defense up on her and constantly rejuvenating the energy here, we're going to be in great shape, just because constantly energy is going back to our 2 sustaining healers. And that's what's key here, you guys, having a great team that's able to provide support, but as well as be able to provide sustainability for our roster and ensuring that we can actually play out the long-term effect of these raids, because that's the key, right? Raids is not about being able to finish one battle. It's about constantly being ready for a continuous war of battles, and that's how you generate those ports over and over, you guys. You need someone that can tank and soak up damage, such as Thanos, beautifully. Thanos also provides energy, which is really beneficial, especially for 2 of our characters that require a lot of energy, in this case being Invisible Woman as well as Minerva. And that is the 4th node, you guys. So let's go ahead and use the last of our energy here. I actually ran already, so I'm gonna just hit refresh here. Just gonna go ahead and yep, let's hop right in. This will be our 5th node. But as you guys can see, I hope this gives you guys some insight here in terms of what I used to go through Ultimate 6. I'm not sure how Ultimate 7 is, just because we as an alliance don't try to progress until we get at least 100% on Ultimate 6. So we've been consistently landing 80%, but I think our alliance, you guys are gonna find that you just want to be comfortable in the range where your alliance is comfortable with the alliance members. We find this range being really good without everyone not having to spend too much time, without, you know, obviously we communicate that with our leadership group. So I think it's great. If you guys are able to get between a healthy balance between awards as well as being able to balance that work-life balance, that's key, right? So you just want everyone happy and constantly being able to do this together as a unit. So as you guys can see here, same dealio as before. We're just gonna go ahead and finish off the targets that aren't that big of a deal here in terms of damage. Unfortunately, you know, like as you can see here, these guys are just not really a challenge for us at all, just because of the fact that they are lower in power. But at the same time, you guys, I definitely think my roster is stronger than it needs to be for Ultimate 6. But very happy with how it's turned out. You know, originally I was using a lot weaker roster, but these guys form the basis of my Dark Dimension 2 roster that I use. So I'm really happy that this actually worked out quite well now that I can definitely use 3 of these characters from my Dark Dimension 2 for Ultimate 6 raid. So definitely looking forward to building them more for Ultimate 7 when my alliance does get there. But I hope this was able to give you guys some insight. So there you guys have it. That is 5 battles with my roster team. So I hope you guys were able to learn some things, being able to see maybe a different type of roster. But this is what's helped me balance out damage with sustainability, as well as having someone as awesome as Thanos being able to tank and provide energy. So as always, you guys, I always appreciate you checking out my videos. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.